Alrighty, kids. It's Monday. The sunshine is gone. Um, actually, this is the second day of the week, so it might be Tuesday or Wednesday when you're watching it. But I still think the sunshine is gone. It's supposed to be kind of cold and dreary, at least compared to this weekend, which was hot and sunny. Hot. 65 is not hot. Anyway, let's get into the warm up. Uh, Side lunges, one leg deadlifts, and rows. Um, we want to do each movement before we move on. Take your time. It's warm up. For the side lunges, you're going to alternate back and forth. We've gone over this last time. We want to sink into it. Knee drives out. We come back up to the top. We switch sides. I like to do this sort of stuff in sets of 20. So do 10 on each side, kind of take 30 seconds or a minute and collect myself, and then repeat 3 times, or two more times, right? And then you've got 60. Same with the one leg deadlifts, 10 and 10, take 30 seconds, 10, 10, 30 seconds, 10, 10, right? And you get through it. Finish up with our band rows. If you don't have a band, excuse me, if you don't have a band, we can stick with those body rows. Step ups. Hey, we've upped the reps a little bit. 10 per side, but only 4 sets this time. Aren't you lucky? Again, we're aiming for knee height. If, for the most part, collecting myself here, for the most part, we should be at the same height as last time, right? Which we had said was knee height. A few of you guys that struggle with step ups might be a little lower, and you can push it a little bit by increasing that height, especially if the steps went really well last time. And that's when you should push the height. Once you get to about knee height, that's about as high up as we want to go, and hey, then you're there. Just keep working, get those reps in. Once you're through your step up, sumo deadlifts. Again, I've upped the reps a little bit. Sets to 18. It's kind of a weird number, but we're just trying to build up slow with these. Like we had talked about, it's really all about that glute and hamstring squeeze. If you're just kind of going through the motion, deadlift, nailed it. You won't get as much out of it. Rather, you drive the hips back, and we squeeze in the glutes and the hammies the whole time. Hips drives forward, still squeezing. We're at the top, still squeezing. Drive back. If you want to get really creative with this, we can add a resistance band. And we're not going to add the resistance band to the weight. We're going to add it around the hips. So if we put it around our waist and have it tie behind us, just imagine here, the hips drive back, the band slacks. But that's okay, because the weight is putting all that load on our glutes and hammies. As the hips drive forward, there's less tension on the glutes and the hammies from the weight, but the band starts to take over, right? As the hips drives forward, the band tension increases, right? The band starts to stretch. So now you're getting more resistance from the band. And this just allows us to kind of get a little more out of the movement. Not going to require it, but if you're feeling frisky, give it a shot. It'll be good. Like we said, kettlebell people, your range of motion is cut a little short, so if you can stand on some cinder blocks or the edge of your fire pit or some textbooks or something, it will help to kind of get a little more range of motion, a little more full range of motion, which will allow you to get a little more out of it as well. Once you're through that, we just got 2 rounds to finish with. Lunges, swings, V-ups, burpees. I don't know if there's a whole lot to say about that. Oh, the swings, just shoulder height, especially for the people that are using a dumbbell. I don't think that's going to work very well going overhead, so just keep it shoulder height. And the sliding glute bridges, guys, that's the modification for not having a dumbbell. That's why at the top of the column it says no weight mod, if you hadn't noticed. So hopefully you guys haven't been doing those as well, doing the modifications with the workouts, because then you're doing way more than you need to. And that's silly. Enjoy.